Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Star Citizen once again. And today we're going to go over the basics of bounty hunting. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to reset the ace up here and call my ship. I've lost my Aegis Gladius. Oh, it's a Bajini point, so it should show up here relatively quickly. We're going to have that one actually show up, but I'm going to go ahead and use the Mustang Beta, which is very close to the Mustang Alpha. That is the starter package that many of you have started with. This is going to be at Hangar 4, so I'm going to go ahead and run over to there, and we are going to go ahead and go over the introduction bounty mission. This will be for NPCs, and we'll do that, and then we'll do one of the first VLRT missions, or very low risk target bounty missions. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my ship. For those of you with the Mustang Alpha, the entry point is going to be the same, just right up here on the left hand side of the ship. I have done a little bit of retrofitting in this one and changing up some of the weapons. I've fit them with attrition laser repeaters, and I also have, I believe it's a M4, yeah, the M4A. Those are distortion repeaters, I believe. We'll find out as soon as we exit the hangar. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've got mine key bound to a double tap on the N key, which is the default landing gear key as well, and can also be held to initiate auto land when you're over a pad. So I just figured, since I'm going to be pressing that button anyway for opening up my landing gear, I would go ahead and do that one for calling for landing as well, and for takeoff. Another nice thing to report is that I've just gotten my VKB flight sticks, which means I now have rudder control once again, and can really show off some of the fighting skills that you can do with all 6 degrees of freedom. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and pull up our mobiGlas app. We're going to go down here to the Contracts Manager, and we're going to go ahead and look under Bounty Hunter. And we're going to look for this Tracker Training Permit certification. It's going to be issued by the Bounty Hunters Guild. And it says, based on an assessment of your abilities, the Bounty Hunters Guild would like to offer you the chance to earn your Tracker Training Permit. This permit would signify that you are qualified to track and apprehend very low-risk targets, VLRTs. These criminals traditionally fly smaller ships and rarely have more than one escort. Ideal for bounty hunters who are just starting out. To successfully complete this certification process, you must apprehend a VLRT ranked criminal by the name of Rocco Ishida, last seen at the Lyria wreck site. There is a $500 fee to take this, because they don't want to be just handing these out to anyone. We're going to go ahead and take that. And then I'm also going to go ahead and we're going to go onto Mercenary, and I'm going to click on this, A Call to Arms. Because this basically says that if I happen to take down a criminal in the process of my bounty hunting, I'll get rewarded a little bit of an extra. So we're going to go ahead and we'll close this out. And as you can see, there's now a little diamond marker there that shows where this criminal was last seen. We're going to go ahead and align to that. The quantum drive will spool up, and I'm going to go ahead and hold the B button on my keyboard. Ooh, and I'm being quantum interdicted, and this has happened significantly more in the last patch, and I'm not sure exactly why. You can just jump out of here, but they do have... Oh, there's another fighter ship here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see about taking this guy out. and eliminating one more criminal. From the verse. Boom!
Destroyed.
So we've got one of them. We have lost one of our wings, unfortunately. Because we've been attacked and hit. So this is going to make this a little bit more challenging. But we should be able to still complete the mission. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to jump to this location on Lyria. Now another point that I'll make before we get too far into this is that if you do take damage, as you can see here, we've lost one of our wings on the left-hand side there. And so we've lost the weapon system. So we can't fly. Well, we can fly, but we're going to have a little bit of an issue. So we're going to look and find one of the mining facilities. These are all processing facilities, but we're going to see if we can find one that is a mining facility. Processing, launch pad, buckets, processing, Humboldt Mines. Wheeler somewhere over here. Whoop, we're being scanned. Alright, so we are being scanned by security. If you are scanned, you're going to want to halt your velocity, so hold the X button. That's to apply the space brake. And you'll basically do that until they give you the all clear. You'll kind of see that pop up in the dialog box down below, and then you're all good to go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue our search for a mining outpost, mining facility. There we go, Sol 2. So I'm going to go ahead to jump to that one because the mining facilities do not have any turrets on them, and they generally have landing pads, which means you can land and get repaired. You can get refueled, repaired, and rearmed, which is a great resource, especially if you happen to have a crime stat. I believe up to a crime stat level 2, you'll be able to land, well, including a crime stat level 2, you'll be able to land and get repaired, rearmed, and refueled here. I'm going to keep my quantum travel system up currently because this is a little bit too far away for me to see visually yet. But I'm going to go ahead and fly into here because the beacon there will let me know. Oh goodness, who have we got here? Oh, we've got hostiles. We may want to bug out of here, actually. Oh, yep, we definitely want to get out of here. So we've got another pilot after us right now. There is an event going on, and I think that's probably what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do our basic mission without worrying about getting rearmed at this point. There's his last known location. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to find an OM point. There we go, OM1. And we're going to boogie on out of there. Shubin, that's ball 1. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump to OM4 here. So we have 182 kilometers. Unfortunately, there's no quantum travel marker at this point, so we're just going to go ahead and fly in. So I'm going to pause here and we'll resume as soon as we get closer. Okay, so we are now 20 kilometers out from the location. I'm going to go ahead and slow down so that we don't end up plowing into the ground here. And I'm going to send out a ping with my tab button. There we go. And those are the two that we need to neutralize. Go ahead, there we go. Now there is a known bug with the altimeters. So it's always a good idea. Oh goodness. They're getting really happy right off the bat. Really happy, goodness. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to cycle around and we're going to get this guy first because he seems more than happy to try and take us on. I'm going to go ahead and line up. There we go, we've got the kill box now. Pay attention to our shields. There we go, there's one down. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move our power over to shields so that we can recharge those. And we're going to pre-nose over here so that we can get onto this guy a little quicker. There we go. And now that we've got our shields powered all the way up, we'll swap back over to weapons. That's going to put all of our power into recharging our weapons. Oops. Getting some good hits on this guy. We want to aim for that square box. There we go. Alright, so we've got both of them taken out now. And we've gotten our tracker training permit earned. So that's now going to open up the ability to take multiple bounty missions. If we take a look under bounty here, these will reload momentarily and it will start to get a decent number of bounty missions that will allow us to get those ground up. We'll get our reputation ground up on those, and that will allow us to then further unlock other missions. I'm going to go ahead and jump over here, and I'm going to see if they've got a pad there that I can land and get repaired.
Quantum travel complete.
We're going to leave our quantum travel system up for right now, simply because it is easier to find a location. Leaving that up. Oops. Not a bad idea to ping the surface here, just so that we can get a better idea of what the ground is like down there. I can just do that using the tab button on the keyboard. And we don't want to come in too hot here. Oh goodness. Yeah, there are multiple hostiles over here as well. So we're just going to go ahead and peel out and go elsewhere, because tracker beginner's permit certification. Hang on. We just took that one. What is going on? Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at this again. Bounty Hunter. There we go. Okay, so once you've gotten those, you can get one for Blackjack Security. So this is Blackjack is around ArtCorp. Bounty Hunter for Hurston. Bounty Hunter for Microtech. And then you can get one for Crusader as well. And that allows you to hunt around Microtech. The tracker one now then, the next level up will be your tracker beginner's permit certification, and that allows you to get LRTs, or low risk targets. So that's basically how it is. Because my rep has saved from my previous times, I can basically chain these one after the other and get those ground up quickly. You'll probably have to do 10 to 15 of the bounty hunter missions before you'll be able to get your tracker beginner's permit. But that is the basics of bounty hunter missions, and especially when I'm just starting out a patch, my bread and butter. If there's anything that I've missed, feel free to leave a comment down below, or if you have any questions, same goes. And if you found this video to be entertaining or informative or both, I'd appreciate a like and consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta.